Welcome to Power by Autism.
This is going to be some random episodes that me and DeAndre are going to do where we talk about what it's like to be an autistic family. We're going to talk about some of the things that we had experienced in the past, and we're going to talk about some of the things that we deal with today. And we're going to also go over and look at some of the things that we face going forward in the future. What are some of the things that you would like to talk about?
Like, everything, like old times,
Mm-hmm.
like pool, pool parties, and
What about BMX?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I was like young.
Uh huh. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff with BMX when you were young, and now you've gotten older, and so we still are looking at BMX, but now you want to look and find you a job, right?
Yeah.
Has it been easy trying to find a job?
Well, sometimes, but sometimes it is like stressful.
It's stressful trying to find a job. Yeah, that's one of the things when you take young people who are released from the school system and they have certain disabilities or they have autism or some behavior issues, they don't always have the proper training, and they don't always have the proper cognitive to be able to go out into this very competitive workforce. So DeAndre has definitely put in years of experience and work in school programs and through the SWEP program after he graduated high school, but we find it very difficult to place him into the uh, everyday work world. Right now, are you looking for work?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. So you heard it. If anybody out there has any positions or openings, or they're willing to hire this young man, he has been the co-founder of Special Needs Special Children for over a decade. He has been the face of the organization for over a decade, and he has also have an extensive work history through school programs for at least the past 7 years. Hey, he's looking for work. So if you guys out there got a spot for him, please let us know. Inform us, leave a comment, reach out. We're out there. But I want to talk more about this Powered by Autism thing that we're doing. And for me, Powered by Autism is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time because I've watched my son grow up with autism. And as a parent, I've done everything in my power that I could do to ensure that he knew that he was loved, taken care of, and that we could meet his needs. But now he is a young man and an adult, and now he has to find his own way through life, even if it's still with our assistance. So, one of the things that we talked about was creating this Power by Autism thing so we can have a conversation with you all, the public, people who supported us, people who know who we are, people who are fans of our work, or even people who are recipients of our work, to try to help give back to not me, but to help give back to DeAndre, because he's given a lot of himself to the community, and now he's trying to take care of himself, become independent. And I believe this Powered by Autism movement is a great way to do that. And what we like to do with Powered by Autism is we like to create T-shirts that has his artwork on it, so that there's a phone ringing. It's not mine.
Nice, mom.
Well, tell mom we're recording and we'll call back.
Mom. We're kind of busy.
So, like I was saying, the Powered by Autism is not just a movement of empowerment, but it's also a company. And it's something that I want DeAndre to have for himself. I want him to know what it's like to become his own entrepreneur. So, what we're going to do is we're going to set up his artwork on t-shirts, and we're going to create these limited print t-shirts of his own artwork and design. And we're going to put them out there so he can create a way of generating his own income. Now, all these proceeds are going towards him and his efforts and his endeavors. Of course, I will help him with marketing and management, and also with trying to help him produce content for this video platform. But also, this is something for me as well. I'm not used to being in front of the camera. I'm always behind the scenes. I'm always behind the camera. And so this is a way for me to also be powered and empowered to be able to come out and speak about things that normally I don't get to share with you all in the public eye. It's very tough being a parent of a special needs child and going through some of the difficulties that we went through. It may seem like that things were always on the up and up and that we had total control of what was going on. But I can attest and assure you that we had to put in some really difficult times and some difficult moments to get through, just so that we can make sure that DeAndre has the best chance at, the best quality of life. So DeAndre, can you remember some times when you were growing up that things were like not good?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Can you recall? Can you talk about it?
I really don't know.
What about bullying? What about when those people were bullying you online? You remember that?
Yeah, they make fun of me at my old channel.
Yeah. And the thing of it is that DeAndre had a YouTube channel with how many subscribers?
3Ks.
He had over 3,000 subscribers, a very successful YouTube channel. And what these group of people did was they bullied him to the point where he actually closed down his channel. All the content that we created, all the content that he had invested in for years, right? You were doing it for a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Like how many years did you do that YouTube show?
In 2015, like, I don't remember what month where I start.
Yeah, but you did it for a long time to get all those subscribers, right?
Yeah.
And then those guys started bullying you, and you didn't want to get bullied, so you closed your channel down.
Yeah.
Well, and then you started a new channel, right?
Yeah.
And then when you started the new channel, what happened?
And my videos, it got froze. The
His
screen froze.
His videos, actually what happened with the second channel was that the channel was actually frozen because the same bullies that bullied him out of his first channel started to spam reports of I guess inappropriate content or whatever to YouTube, froze and locked his second channel. So right now DeAndre is on his fourth or fifth YouTube channel under the fourth or fifth YouTube identity name, all because of online bullying. And this is one thing that a lot of people out there, when you see us or you see DeAndre, you don't understand. These are things that we go through, we deal with all the time. We've gotten people on social media that has threatened him because of his music content, all type of things that we've gone through. And so these are some of the things that Power by Autism is going to allow us to create a platform to be able to talk about what it's like being an autistic family, but more so what it's like being a person that has to live with autism and have the identity that he's trying to be creative, he's trying to be independent, he's trying to be self-sufficient and build himself up without our interaction, without our support. And he was facing all of these things with us not even knowing about it. When we became aware of it, the first thing that we did was took action. And we said from that point on until this day, we'll always be around to help monitor him and to check what is going on to make sure that his well-being is taken care of while he's using this online platform, which he should be able to do freely. I know that this first episode here is something we just wanted to kind of introduce you all to what we got going on and what we got coming up and everything. We hope that all the people that have supported us from all over the world, the thousands and thousands of people out there that know who we are, know our work, know what we are capable of, know our integrity, know that we are trustworthy, can keep up with this Power by Autism platform, what we do. And I hope you guys support DeAndre in his efforts to become an entrepreneur and create his own financial stability, because even though he's looking for work, that if he can't find work, I believe he should be able to create his own work. And by doing these t-shirts and creating a revenue stream for him to sell his own artwork and to be able to create his own product. We're going to be producing our own t-shirts. We're going to make shirts in-house. So we're not going to outsource the work. We're going to get everything here. We're going to produce the shirts here. The artwork is stuff that he's created at least 10 years ago, 12 years ago. He's created these characters when he was a very, very young man. A matter of fact, he created these characters back when he wasn't even that verbal. He's much verbal now. His communication skills have grown tremendously over the past decade. But when he created these artistic characters, they were his artistic expression of the world that he was introduced to: cartoons, anime, music. And I mean, you tell them, what about these characters you created?
Well, I would create it so hard when I created on the Smash Brothers and the Door Swim. Then I created all the characters that it's my idea.
Yes.
So I draw a lot of characters so hard. I draw like 120 characters. It take three weeks, 2 days, in like 2 months maybe. So yeah, this is why this is my hobby.
Yeah. And so you want to take his hobby and turn it into a platform for him to be able to create his own revenue stream. And I guarantee you, when you see some of these characters, oh my goodness, I mean, the stuff that he did back in the day, I was surprised at his artistic prowess and the way he was able to recreate how he's seen these characters and how he's seen things in his own mind. But for him to create so many of them, though, is like, it was amazing when I seen it. And he still does art, and he still does artwork, and he still creates content, and he still has his own YouTube channel. But this right here, this Power by Autism platform, is something we can share as father and son, as a way for me to try to overcome my fears, and as a way for him to be able to express himself, right, with the support of knowing that all of you out there are going to be able to have his back, to make sure that we can overcome and conquer these online bullies, and also to talk about many other things like family, about how we are able to finance and keep our family going with the extra needs that we have, about some of the emotional strains that we deal with being in an autistic family. We're going to talk about suicide and depression and anxiety, about all of those things. They all affect us as a autistic and special need family. There are definitely a bunch of great times, good times, tons of awesome moments that we'll share in video and pictures and things like that. But we want to get down to the seriousness, and we want to point out and address what it's really like to be an autistic family. Because I know that a lot of times people see us and they see that one dynamic of who we are, and it's much more complicated. So before we go, I'm going to leave the last words to DeAndre. What do you have to give to the people?
Well, I like all the family and friends, so sometimes I trust, and I will trust everyone. They're not to make fun of me. So I will gotta trust all this country, everybody in this world.
Hey, I couldn't have said it any better. So please stay tuned. Powered by Autism is coming to a platform near you. We look forward to your future support, and thank you guys for the past decade or so of the support that you've already given us through special needs, special children. So we're going to sign out. So I'm going to say peace out. See you guys.